let's go turn in that mission that we... Exactly. Just be you and teach me some voice attack stuff, because, damn, you get that shit hooked up. Piece of bologna, you know. Oscar Mayer wieners would be more like it, right? Thank you for the alert. Appreciate you.
Hello, 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 hello. That went live a damn sight quicker than I expected.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Welcome in, Scoobs. Yeah, well, I was busy watching Just Mayner's stream and hadn't got that set up properly. So that took me completely by surprise, that did. Oh dear. Right, of course, that's about to go to blooming ads now, isn't it? Right in the middle of where we've started. But hey ho, how are you, sir? Take it, I have got sound of... I haven't even turned Twitch on to Discord on tonight. Let's do that. Okay, it's going to run an ad break any second. Can you hear me, Scoops? Seems to be working at my own good. How's you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Totally unexpected. I missed the introduction. Oh dear. Fancy not having the right screen on when we start. You can hear me. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Right. Okay. That. Yeah. Right. We'll start again now. I wasn't quite expecting to be there. We are on our fleet carrier tonight, and we're going to have a look at some of the AX missions. Or we're going to have a fly around and see what's going on anyway. I've got the Python, which... Yeah, I knew... Welcome in, Raiders, and what a surprise, Just Mayner. Thank you very much for the raid. I've got a feeling it's going to be smack bang in the middle of an ad break, though. So you probably can't hear me because I'm here. Hello, everybody. We'll give it 2 minutes until the ads finish, and then we will try again. Oh dear me. Chaos is reigning tonight, Scoops. Oh.
Probably underscore income just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Thank you, probably. I don't know how many people have got Twitch Turbo, but welcome in. Oh. Let's type away in chat. Dairies and Wolf, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the chat. Demi, thank you for the Twitch Turbo. Thank you for that follow earlier on.
I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
So, yeah, welcome in. Those that can hear me, where are we? We've got 1 minute, 13 seconds of ads. So we'll just fill in with a bit of waffle for a minute until it's finished. Those that are here, good evening. We're going to take the Python out and have a look at changes in update 16. There is our Python. It's not really changed. Where are we? Is everybody here? That's the good question. Is everybody back, or has somebody still got ads? But what we're going to do is, this is my Python, and it's not really changed a lot since we started AX Combat. You feed the new guide this morning. It was fun. I'm hoping to find one. I don't know what it's going to be like. At the moment, I've got a complete AX multi-cannon load, including the 2 pre-engineered weapons from the recent community goal. I've not used them yet, so I've got no idea what they're going to be like. Optionally, we do have on there an ECM. Silas, yeah, thank you for the lurk. Good to see you here. Great stream, mate, by the way. It was great fun, and I'm glad you survived that on foot mission right at the end there. Well done, my friend. Yeah, we've got enhanced scanner and an ECM on it. So fingers crossed. It's all sort of module reinforcements. I was using this to fight Cyclops in ground wars over sort of stations. So we will see. We will see what happens when we go into a system. Let's have a look. Open system map.
System cartography.
It did look a bit manic. I think that last mission that you had was bugged as well, because I think when you went to the alarm panel, it was blank. So I think even if you'd gone there first, you would have had a few issues. Right, open galaxy map. Open galaxy map.
Activated.
Right, I did. Ooh, there we go. We're right in the heart of conflict down here. I did jump the fleet carrier last night into systems where all hell's breaking loose. So what we'll do first off is head over to an alert system and see what we find there. It is a shieldless Python, so anything could happen. I'd have to watch the VOD back. I thought you'd shut them off as well, but as you say, everything suddenly respawned in the middle of that mission. For those that wasn't watching main stream, he was doing some on-foot combat, and everything completely reset mid-mission, which is something I had not seen before. But obviously since update 16's dropped, we're not sure what's going on. Tell you what I do need to do is I need a quick look at fire groups. Well, the multi-cannons are available. Beam laser with thermal vent on it. There we go. Right, so the ECM is on 2. It's on Bravo. Caustic sync launcher. Right. That should set us up. I thought I put a system in. Let's try that again. Plot the route to there. There we go. Smart. I wouldn't go that one. But hey ho, that's what we're all here for. As we've always said, the elite community is absolutely amazing at helping everybody else out. You stretch your legs and I'll try and stay alive in the 10 minutes you're gone, my friend. Oh, for those that haven't seen me before, Commander Andrew Johnson, been streaming since November, been playing Elite since 1984, but even more so in
100% of maximum.
Alright, okay, that's a new message. I've not seen that one before. It's going to. So let's go back to that. Commander, we've secured the advantage in hit 20485. Local security can finish off the remaining Thargoids. Other systems still need help. Okay.
Light seconds away.
So in theory, we might not
Special
find
services
anything here then.
include a black market. The primary economy is service.
Let's have a look and see. See what, do we have a nav beacon? We do. So let's drop in on that first. Yeah, as I was saying before that message rudely interrupted me, I started playing Elite back in 1984. Yeah, welcome to the sun. It's there. We're trying to avoid it. There we go. I have been known to faceplant the sun many a time when I'm busy looking at chat. Despite what Maynard has said, I don't do, you know, professional, not a chance. Been playing Elite Dangerous since it was premium beta, but still learning every day, as anybody that's a regular viewer will actually testify to that.
Hi.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh dear. That was very crackly. What happened there, Dana? Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't just me then that heard that. Good evening, Dana. Oh dear. Welcome to my mods, Scooby Jim and Dana, who for some reason has... let's see if I can replay it. Where are you, Dana Mouse? Where you gone? Ooh, she's not there. Where is she? There she is, Dana Mouse.
Hi. Yes. Hello. I'm here, everybody. Don't worry. It's all good, guys. I'm here. Don't worry. We're good.
That's how she's supposed to sound.
Just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Ali, thank you very much for the follow. It's a little bit crackly tonight. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Anything could happen, Ali, yeah, to be perfectly honest. But what she was lost in the ditch. She was. We can't afford to lose our Dana Mouse. She does a brilliant job helping me mod this stream, as does Scooby. But right, that's the nav beacon red. So let's jump back up to Super Cruise. Fire Group Bravo. Okay, we are on that fire group. Okay, well there's a good start. We ain't got a clue what fire groups we've got loaded up. Let's get away from these ships and then we will have a look and see if there is any combat zones. Let's have a look what's going on in this alert system. Lots of carriers. We could turn those off, of course.
Welcome aboard.
Oh dear. Welcome in, Cappy. Even that one's going a bit crunchy tonight. I know my youngest is on Enter Scanner.
All good.
I know youngest is on the computer out in the other room tonight, but even then.
22 bodies in this system.
Well, we've got no signal sources. Let's have a look. I don't know. You missed Dana's, which was even croakier. How are you, Cappy? Welcome in. Are you back in the bubble? Rosa, that system's cleared. Thank you for that first time chat and thank you for that advice. Yeah, there's not even a single source in this one. So, let's be, I don't know, open galaxy map. No alert systems till tomorrow. No, this is true. So, let us just, I don't know. What do we fancy? Let's just take that one. Kerry system. Hello, Summit. Ah, let's have a look. Oh, hello, that's miles away. Oh, I wonder, I've obviously been there before. What have I got in the Kerry system, Cappy? It's a bit far from where I am. Let's head back down there. That's where you was delivering. Ah, right. Okay, so you are back in the bubble from your Guardian Shards mission. Let's just take a jump across there and see what's going on. Thargoid controlled. It could be interesting. You're doing the Too Hot, Too Messy Hutton Mugs runs. Watch where I was saying that one there. The Counter-Strike system. All I want to do is see what my Python's doing, Rosa.
Primary star is scoopable.
See whether that's going.
Reserves are at 99% of maximum.
Hit 19781. Fantastic. Oh, we go. We got company. Should have actually switched to open, really, shouldn't I?
This independent system has a high security level.
Snipes has bought his. Is that a glaive?
We are being shot at. The closest landing station is 2.
Well, here we go. If we didn't want to go straight into the action tonight.
The primary economy is service.
Hit the wrong button there. Caught the joystick with me thing. Yes, I know. Come back here under my fire controls. Thank you. Don't you go running on me. You didn't get a notification? No. I was busy watching Maina's stream. And we had a surprise raid lined up as he was finishing. And I hit the go live button and chaos reigned because nothing was set up properly. So I do apologise. Oh no, I forgot to set up. Where's my cockpit canopy? Repair that, thank you. Oh, heck. He's bought company to play. We could be facing an early rebuy. Come back here. Fire Group Charlie. Right, you're gone.
Received a bounty voucher for 4,500,000 credits.
Right, come on, come back to me because I think you guys need to take a disappearing trick as well.
You received a bounty voucher.
Ah dear. I will glance at chat in a second if I live. Maina, you're back. Just time in time to see chaos reign. Where are you?
Yes, I'm here, Andrew.
I wasn't really talking to you, Astra, but it's nice to know you're with me. Oh,
You received a
Whew.
bounty voucher of
Thank you.
Rosa, thank you for the follow. That was a little bit... Right, where are we? As we're sitting in here, let's try and catch up on that Dana. Yes, as we say, for some reason, I just had a feeling that Maynard was going to raid me tonight. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with sounds tonight. My audio's clear, yes? Oh, let's deploy that. Yeah, very weird feeling. So, of course, I hit go live and I hadn't set anything up. So my audio... Is the game audio clear? Let's try reducing that down to where it normally sits. Yeah, is the game audio fine? All sounds good. Okay. There is a bit of crackling going on. Deploy scoop. That's all right then. Yeah, I turned something off the other day because Streamlabs crashed mid-stream. Oh, I'm not paying any attention tonight. Right, come back here, you. How long we've been playing this game? Come back here. Oh, is what I say to that. Cappy, I'm holding you responsible for this. Snipes 07. Is that Rose? It seems that the OBS having issues capturing the browser source for alerts. Resetting it to make a blank screen. Switch to it for a second. Tell you what, bear with me a second. Let's try. Tell you what, switch to that one. See if those clips load.
That's me. Yeah, you.
Or that one. Right, try that. Hopefully that might work. Perfect. There'll be nothing left by the time I actually manage to scoop something up. 5, 4, oh dear. Right, if somebody could try redeeming one of those blurp ones. That should have done it. So let's see.
Live long and prosper.
That sounded
Live
better.
long and prosper.
Thank you guys. There's a sounding better. It does. It gets right in the way. Retract scoop. What we really ought to do is actually go back and put some collector limpets on. But then we haven't got the cargo hold. Retract weapons. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Right, which I'll tell you what we're going to do. Before we do that, let us go back.
Humans make illogical decisions.
Totally. Let's exit that and head into open. See if we can find some commanders to make our here we go. Opens galaxy map. Open galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Right, Rosa, what was that? Ooh. I'm trying to scroll up on the chat. What was that system that we said? Trying to find it now. HIP 19781. Thank you. Audio gets out of sync without having to start. That is a great tip. Thank you very much for that. Right, let's have a look and see. Going to need some repairs, I think, before long if we get too many run-ins like that. See who's around. Oh, chat's paused. That's not good. I'm going to see what's going on. There's progress there, so someone's doing some work. Let's see if we can find them. I am in open if anybody does want to jump in game and come and have a look at some Thargoids. Let's have a look. Oh dear me. Let's I haven't used this. I've been doing a lot of on-foot stuff, so I haven't. Have I got? What's that one? Right. I'm with you now. Reset that back. It's the only problem with the Python. The cockpit canopy is shocking. Fire group echo. Work. Oh dear. Open system map. Right, what have we got here? Not a lot going on, is there? Let's out to Broglie settlement and see what's going on. Need to run merits to get the pacifier frags. Yeah, I haven't done power play since I looked after our little princess for a bit to get the prismatics. Right, yeah, let's see what happens. More than welcome to join me, Rosa. As I tell you, this Python does need help. Let's have a look and see. Fire group alpha. Got those but need more. The never ending working. Right, let's have a look. See, fire group Charlie. Fire group Charlie. Let's have that caustic sink launcher ready for action. I must admit, I keep hoping that there's going to be a complete revamp of power play. In a Dolphin. Do you know what? That is one ship I have never flown. I did have this Python kitted out for passenger missions, but I might have to nip back to the carrier and put some passenger cabins on, and then we can have a look at those new ones. But let's see what's happening here first. I mean, the good news is the rebuy on the Python is 7 million. And we are currently on 4.0. Oh, scroll over that screen that showed a bounty. That was from... I haven't got a clue. What's... Nice, cold and nimble. 2 small hard points, but run so cold you don't need the beams. Okay. You don't miss a trick, do you, Kathy? Yes, there is a very, very small bounty on there. I might have to investigate one of those. And I'm in open. Yes, I know. I'm just inviting trouble. I'll tell you what I do need to do, actually. It should make it even more tempting. That report crimes is off, so that's fine. Don't want to end up shooting up another commander to the Batcave. Oh dear, you can always rely on your friends, can't you, when they spot a bounty. Look, it was only 5,750 credits. Right, here we go. Open comms. Let's join the fight. Close panel. Never let a friendship get in the way of business. I once had a supplier tell me that. And do you know what? We changed supplier very quickly. Right, let's...
We are being attacked.
Who's attacking me? He's Keith. Oh, I do like this Python.
You received a bounty voucher of 65,000 credits. You received
There goes
a bounty
another one.
voucher of 65,000 credits.
We're being attacked. Did I sound genuinely surprised?
You received a bounty voucher of 65,000 credits. You received a bounty voucher of 75,000 credits.
Let's have a look. Astra really keeping up with current affairs, yeah. Yeah, go away with your bits.
65,000 credits.
Frame shift anomaly. Oh dear, let's hope for not too much company.
1,000 credits. You received a bounty voucher of 65,000 credits.
Where we want Broglie settlement. There we go. Let's head in and. Oh joy. Ooh. Can I not dock there then? That's not going to go well, is it? Fire Group Delta. Let them do that. It's an abandoned orbital, it is. Well, we could be about to visit a rebar. I told you I haven't done Thargoid stuff for ages. Oh dear. Oh well. Anything could happen. I thought some of them were still active. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me then. Oh well. Right, where are you, my friend? Ooh, ooh, hello. I think we're going to die very quickly here. Hello, Cassie. You've just come in time to see your daddy die. We've got no hope on this one. Oh, I don't know. Let's pick a heart. Shieldless Python, not very good. And of course I've... No, I did have two Guardian Gauss cannons on, but I tell you what, retract weapons. Let's get out of here. Oh dear. Armour running, Cappy, armour running. Not going to give my daughter the privilege of seeing me terminate one's Python too quickly. Oh, wrong button. Right, okay, let's have a rethink on that one. Let's go back to the carrier. Let's put some passenger cabins on. It is. It'll hold its own against scouts, and if there's a couple of commanders there, I think it would have done alright. Sorry, Cass.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Ah dear, right, back to the carrier.
This independent system has
I mean, the good news is we've got 5 points, just under 6 million so far.
196 light seconds away. Special services here include a material trader and a black market. The primary economy.
Right, let's head in. Dear, right. We'll put our passenger cabins back on. And we'll see what they're like. You resisted the temptation to join Tog. Ground combat and off him when he got... What's he done to you now? What's poor Tog done to be sort of shot in a ground combat zone? Three kills. This is true. I did see the clips, and obviously one of them happened here. Yeah, poor Cappy was sort of getting annihilated inadvertently. I've got to say, but he's been squashed by a ship. And the other two? Right, let's go in and have a look. So I say thank you guys for all the follows tonight. That was I'm not sure what you were ejected from. The top of Togs. Yeah, okay. Ship. Oh, it was a ship, was it? Oh dear. Yes, that was a great clip. What I liked is after he'd unstuck himself from the top of the building, he went off and blew himself up. That was just sheer class, that one. Okay. Well, we made it back here. He opened fire on you when you finished the mission. That's bad etiquette, isn't it? Request a landing pad.
Sending docking request.
We are coming in. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing modules.
I think I've got about 6 voice packs running on this ship at the moment, each in a different role. Let's try and not get shot up by my own fleet carrier. Oh, it is. There's dogs, cats, parrots, and Cassies. Let me land. She ought to be.
Would you like me to perform the maintenance?
She is paying attention then. Ah, dear, right, we're going back to outfitting. We're going to put some passenger cabins on. And then we're going to have a look. What have we got in the way of... Let's have a look. I'll keep the AX multi-cannons on at the moment. Ooh, cargo racks. I don't suppose our passengers want to be called cargo racks, do they? Oh, yeah. Playing Sudoku at the same... You should be concentrating on what I'm doing, Cassidy. Right, let's take off. How many passengers was that? So 32, 32, 64. Let me... That's the one we had. Should I though? Should I? True. Okay, so 32. It's another 32. 64. That's 80. So that should cover most of them. Using bait now. Yep. Good question, Scoops. I don't know whether the rich ones are going to want. We'll have a look and see. This could get interesting. Right, open galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Where am I going to find these new passenger missions then? Taking it's going to be any control system. That was a waste of money buying that one, wasn't it? Rich want first class cabins. Well, we'll just pick up cannon fodder and see what happens. The alert systems with large pads. Trouble is, all the alert systems have... Are they still wanting evacuation from... Even if it's all been cleared? Because we went there this now, didn't we? But there was nothing there. Most of the time, yes. Don't think we'll find any more of those. Let's head out to Shin Enterprise and see. We'll have a look and see. If not, we may have to switch focus. It is, isn't it, Rosie? Yes, I did see that in the patch notes. But whether the passengers, whether somebody still wants to go away from a system, I don't know. Yes.
Engines for burn.
We'll have a look and see. It's all about learning and following an update, isn't it?
The FTL drive.
And you're clear. Best of luck, Commander.
So what we're saying is we should get out here now and they're all perfectly happy. Let's have a look and see. We got the message to say that it had been cleared. I think, Maina, you were probably having your 10-minute stretch, weren't you?
Reserves are at 100% of maximum.
Let's have a look.
Adding information to database.
Let's go and see what they've got.
This independent system.
No, I've got to say, sitting down for ages is a pain in posterior at the best of times.
27 light seconds away. Special services here include a black market. The primary economy is service.
Yeah, I've got to say, let's be honest, mate, we're always learning when it comes to this game. Novice pilots. Going to tell the system suddenly got safe. Ooh, yeah, that's not going to have helped. It's alright, Cass, this is a late night stream. I'm allowed to say a pain in the arse without my mods flinching. Right, let's have a look. As we say, anything can happen. Fleet carriers close by. We've got combat suits ready. Don't act so shocked and horrified, young Padawan. Request a landing pad.
Docking request code sent. Stand
Let's go have a look.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be to the
Oh dear, you've got a lot to learn. Right, let's head in. It was a Star Wars reference, Cassie. A young Jedi Knight. Although you haven't seen episodes 1, 2 and 3 yet, have you, in fairness? Deploy landing gear.
Landing modules deployed.
Now, I am sadly lacking in your education. Okay, so in we come. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what we pretend those. I know. I think that's why I started her on 4, 5, and 6. Passenger lounge. What we got? Zero and 0. Oh, that's looking new with the cabin layout. Okay, so we do have no missions. Well, the mission board there is looking highly exciting. Oh dear. I know they were having problems. I did see something on the forums that said that they weren't working, but so yeah, that is a bit of a disappointment there, that there is absolutely nothing available.
Most impressive.
Thank you, Scooby. Yes. Okay, so open galaxy map.
Accessing cartography.
We'll find our way around and find something. So, got no other alert systems there. Post recovery, what have we got, I wonder? Everything's been repaired. Oh, let's go have a mosey on over. See what's going on there. The only problem with an update coming out on a Tuesday, when the main server ticks not till the Thursday, some of the new stuff may not be appearing. Pre-law flipper, yeah. Was there a raid from Maina? I wasn't expecting that one, but welcome in. And another first-time chatter. Well, thanks to Maina tonight. It's been all go. Oh, doors opened. It's youngest daughter. Thank you, Scooby, for that shout out for me. Have you finished then, Mel? You going upstairs? Is the computer off over there? Sister says hello. Should be up in a minute, Cass. Okay, let's have a jump and see.
Clear of the station limits. We hope you have a safe journey.
Don't need to charge. Okay. You doofus.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 99% of maximum.
Go say night to your sister. Is the computer off? Okay.
Cartography is updating now.
Fire group echo.
This
Yeah, it's
independent system has moderate
she's
security
standing
levels.
right beside me and she can read what's on the screen.
182 light seconds away. Special services here.
So yes, doofus definitely comes into it, my beloved eldest daughter.
There are 27 bodies in this
Oh
system.
dear. Open system map.
Opening system map.
I've got a feeling you might have been very lucky. Oh dear, I agree, Cappy. I think she was busted there. Fire Group Alpha. Let's go and have a look at Markham Landing, see if anything's going on. See if we can find any Thargoid missions tonight. Where are we? Oh, my Twitch is telling me we're about 4 minutes away from an ad break, people. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is, as I'm heading out to this place, I'm going to trigger it early. So for those that are not subscribed or with Twitch Turbo, I will see you back very, very soon. Otherwise, the rest of you are stuck with me, I'm afraid. Let's start that now. Any second now, if it decides to work properly tonight. Snipes doing fleet carrier upkeep. She didn't see the message. I was almost busted because you were to her. Oh, there we go. I tell you what, she's learning from her mother. Wonder if mods, could you issue a ban, please? No, kidding. She's on an ad break now, so she can't see me. Well, maybe they haven't started yet. They're telling me they're running, but apparently not. You're still here. It's family, I'm not getting involved. Thanks, Dana. Pay you a fortune to mod these streams, and what do you do? Oh dear. Well, I'm not sure if anyone's got ads or not, because Cassie apparently is still there. Cappy, are you there? Paging Cappy. It's because Dana is my bestie. Ah. What a creep. Ah dear. Right, well, everyone else will ignore that loving going on between my daughter and me mods. And we'll head into Markham Landing and see what's going on. Got to be something to do. Yes, I know. There's a new planet discovered. Thank you. Just pay me the money. Cheers, Cass. Right, let's head in and see. Thank you for everyone that stayed with me. Much appreciated. And obviously those that have joined in. We'll try and find some entertainment for you tonight. Other than just me flying around. Oh dear. Right, I'm taking my time flying in here, hoping these ad breaks will end. But nobody seems to have got them. Which probably means they're going to start when they were supposed to start, really to screw up the streaming software. Oh, Snipes is back. Somebody had ads then. Snipes, welcome back, sir. How is that fleet carrier upkeep? I'll start that question again. You never got one. But don't knock it, Cassie. Oh, hello. Fire Group Charlie.
You have gained a fine for firing in a no-fire zone.
What? Oh, great. I'm trying to help you guys out. And now you're fining me. Request a landing pad. Well, you can get on with it yourself now. But you're not even going to let me land and do anything now, are you?
The HUD is at 80%.
Deploy landing gear. Well, that is a very frustrating bug, isn't it? Ooh, don't scrape the nose on the ground. No, you can get on. Retract landing gear. Oh, no. That was the wrong command, wasn't it? Yeah, well, you can get on fighting yourselves. You'll get them very quickly, Snipes, don't you worry. Anonymous access. Yeah, right.
You have paid all the fines at this station.
Good. Well, you're on your own. Let's have a look. Again, no missions. Oh, here we go. We might have something to do here. Well, it looks like we're going to switch to some on-foot stuff. Love you too, Cassie. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Right, travel there using that. Return to Markham Landing after what you just did to me. Let's have a look at the materials. Are these AX ones or just ordinary ones? Let's have a look. Give me a provided regulator. Let's take that one and see what happens. Let's at least have some action for everyone to see. Was that in this system? Well, I ain't gonna busy fighting if you're gonna find me every time I open my weapons. So let's go see whether a restore mission works. Retract landing gear. Oh really? I'll probably get fined now for loitering on the pad. Oh dear.
Hello, Andrew.
See what happens when my comm. Sadly, it's usually a bounty. Lovely. Oh dear. No, so far I think I got away with that one. Oh dear. It's a complete conspiracy tonight, Rose. Oh. I've got no idea what to expect on this AX Power Restore mission now. Oh dear. 100% pro strimmer. What are you saying? Right, let's go and see what's going on. Well, I wonder, will these missions work? That is the question. All fun indeed, mate. Oh dear, can I go back to watching your stream, please, sir? It was so less stressful. Soulfly, good evening. Thank you for joining me again. How are you? Chaos is reigning tonight. We're trying to find something to do. Mission boards aren't active. Getting fined for trying to defend the starport. Oh dear. Now we're going to try and do an on-foot mission to restore some power. But anything could happen. When I'm set up, we'd be out map farming. Yep. Well, now you've got your fleet carrier, Snipes, you will be able to get all your ships together and do just about anything you want to. See, says me, you can't find anything to do tonight. Oh dear. All those that persisted in joining me in the raid, thank you for staying. Oh dear, I hope you're having as much entertainment as I'm having, that's for sure. Oh dear, I hope, Maynard, you don't get too much abuse for it. Fun starports are the ones with combat zones without the game being alert or recovery. Ooh, I'm not looking at the planet there. Watch the Goyd's flight through the wind. That would be cool. That would be cool to stand there and watch the fight taking place. And I bet you everyone's just sitting around the bar having a drink. And you're the only commander that's not allowed one. Right, is this going to work? Tell you what I do need to check. I have got my grade 5 Maverick suit on, so that is good. You can do that at HIP 8825. We might, depending on how we're doing here, we might just go and watch fights going on. Thanks, Dana. I'll head into the planet. Could send Cappy out to do shipping reports while we watch Goyd's. Ah, thank you, Dana, for that. Much appreciated. Just as I'm coming in on a dark planet. Oh dear. Right, let's see whether this mission is going to work. I've got no idea these days. Didn't even check where this system was in regard to days, but let's have a look and see. In we go. Night vision.
As you wish.
Yes, Polly, behave.
Scanning for information.
Are we there yet? Nearly. And unlike Saturday night... Oh, hello. We're getting there very closely. No weapon zone. Right, well, let's hope that nothing is running too hot there. Ooh, right. Have we got lights on there? Night vision.
Certainly.
Oh, wrong screen. Night vision. Night vision.
That's affirmative.
Well, that's looking like it is already active. Night vision.
That's affirmative.
Request a landing pad.
Searching for landing platform.
Well, I think that mission is a bust. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear is down and locked.
Round we turn. It doesn't look very inactive to me, guys.
you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Let's have a look. Local services. What do you... Have you got any missions? Oh. Okay. Maybe not a complete busting. Threat level 8. Transport 80 tourists to Boswell Hub. Not really the kind of mission that we were planning on. But maybe the one we have to take. What other missions have we got here? I think all the mission sites are going to be... Let's have a look. Point of interest. Where's Maury's? Do. That looks like it's active as well. I got a feeling they are all active. And then a couple of there's a couple of bases there that are inactive. Another one there. We could do doing a scan of the planet really to find out which ones those are, to see if there's any missions to them. Because those are all Kobayashi Mining Exchange. Let's have a look at that one. And of course there is no reactivation mission for it. Let's see what happens. See if we can go turn the power off and turn it back on, just to upset everybody. Night vision. Let's have a look. Have I got any? No, it's not even triggered the mission as such, is it? Oh, holster weapon. Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
Be making myself very unpopular there, wouldn't I? That's what I wanted to do. Right, okay, let's try. I don't know what will happen if I get scanned because I've got level 3 clearance. That I'm probably not supposed to have. I think we're about to find out. Okay. Thank you, Hayley. Well, that answers that question. So we can stroll round and you guys are all perfectly happy with me at the moment. You guys may not be, because I'm about to enter a restricted area. Actually, we could really confuse them, couldn't we? As I seem to be able to wander around with impunity. Let's... I'll turn that lot off first. Where are the alarms? Just in case it all goes wrong. We'll turn the alarms off. 10 million combat rewrites. Fantastic. Oh, who tried shutting the door on me? Okay, right. The alarms are off. No, not yet. I'm about to cause mayhem, I think. Okay. Let's have a look and see what we can do here. Right, the next thing I want to turn off was in there, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Go turn the weapon systems off.
Entering pressurized environment.
Hello. Goodbye. Charming. Don't mind me. Don't you worry about me, Rudy. I've got level 3 clearance. I'm allowed in here. They told me that.
Okay, now you're just being weird.
Night vision off.
Night vision off.
Zorgfly just redeemed NV off. You can use lights, but that's it, Commander.
Night vision. Thank you, Zorgfly. It's going to be nice when I get out there in the dark. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Nope. Because it was night vision, so I can use my flashlight. I should be clear, Violetta. Please.
None of your warrants involve us. All right, we're good.
I'm glad you don't want me, considering I've got a bounty on my head. Let's go hide around the corner. Right, let's see. Anything could happen now.
Entering restricted area.
Power center shut down.
Leaving restricted area.
I left. I left. Leave me alone. Right.
All the places in the galaxy, you chose to come here.
I didn't choose it. I'm feeling Nikki and I might be meeting again very shortly. Especially when she realises I've turned the power off on her. Snipes is now busy trying to get more money for the next week. How are we doing? God, I wish they'd power down quickly. Still not convinced that even if I try and go back in and power it up, that it's going to complete the mission. Hopefully my ship won't come under too much fire. Oh, hello. See what happens. But clearly another bugged mission. That should get him attention. Still have $1 billion, that's fine. And Skeeves, you're not expecting it to work. No, nor am I. Not entered? Honest, Nikki?
Power center shut down in 10 seconds. Power center shut down complete.
Shield activated.
Holster weapon.
Weapon stowed.
Wasn't me, Gav.
Power center on.
Did I get... Oh, more bounties for killing people. Oh dear. She slipped and fell. Honest, she did, Gov. Well, I'll tell you what then.
Downloading data.
Might as well see what they got lying around first. Cutting tool.
Selecting.
Commander Max, no, I didn't. I was trying to. I'm going to turn the base power off again. I was trying desperately to actually do some AX power restore, but it's unfortunately the mission is bugged. So we are now going to grab the regulator. And then try and make a dash for it. Use energy cell.
Transferring power to systems.
Fully charged. Shields deactivated.
So yeah, holster weapon. Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
Yes, unfortunately the mission is completely and utterly bugged. You can restore the power, turn it off, leaving with the regular. Yeah, it's as I say, unfortunately the mission itself is bugged, so it's there's going to be a nice fine to pay on it. As if I haven't got enough to worry about with bounties and fines. But hey ho, I am going to nick the regulator this time because, well, they're going to fine me. They might as well pay me for something. I mean, wanted in 2 systems now tonight. That's if I get out of here, of course, because every guard and his wife is going to be after me. Energy link. Let's blow the door open. Well, darling, you know what? We got to keep them on their toes if they're not going to want to honour their commitments. They're going to lose their power regulator. Well, holster weapon.
Safety's on.
Haha, you're not looking very well, are you guys? I was going to say, it's the only way that it's going to get a reactivation mission to work. Crook. Oh dear. Would you expect anything less? Let's get out of here. Retract landing gear. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, we've our notoriety's back up at 1. Ready, fire, fire, fire. I don't know. Whose side are you supposed to be on, Snipes? This is definitely not the ship to get involved in combat on. Unless it's with Goid. Well, I ain't going back to you because I know that's not going to work. That's where it was, wasn't it? Markham Landing. Haha. Thank you, Maina. Thank you for that. As I say, ooh, someone put a planet in the way. You hold bounty. I do, Snipes. Yes, I mean, that mission's a bust. So I'm going to abandon that. Ha! Now I've got 102,000 bounty. Okay, tonight is going to be the night then to see what we can get bounty wise, I think. Got to get fuel money from someone. Oh dear. So yeah, tonight's plan is to see how wanted we can become. I wish I was in my little cheap DBX rather than my 7 million Python, but hey ho. Anything is going to happen tonight. I told you at the start of the stream. Will it work? Won't it work? What I do need to do is quickly mark that one as task completed from Zorgfly for turning off night vision. Thank you for that, much appreciated. Not worth firing your Condor up for less than 5 million. Okay, well, there's a challenge. See if I can get 5 million in bounties. Head into Markham Landing, who probably won't want to even talk to me. Well, I think I managed to score 2 power regulators there. Thank you, Dana, for the Discord link. Much appreciated. Dear, right, yeah. So I think I got 2. I got 1 for the mission. And the one that I stole. Almost worth the bounty indeed. Let's go see. For the price, yeah, okay. Or 7.5 million if the rebuy ends up kicking in. I don't mind losing 7 million. Well, yeah, more than welcome to leave it in my cargo hold, Snipes. As we will see what happens when we get in. I think there are 3 bases that have got power down. Oh, of course, yes. No, I'm not joining the fight because you fined me last time. Request a landing pad.
Requesting docking clearance.
Deploy landing gear. Yeah, what a surprise I'm under attack. All it's doing tonight. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm going to hit your starport, you know. All it's going to do is cost me money in repairs. It's not, I've repaired it. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what you've got for me this time then, in amongst all the confusion. Tell you what I am going to do though is hand in that 6.3 million on combat bonds before I lose it. Right, what have we got? Condoroni training simple and a vet unlocked and ready with mats to engine. Lots of mats needed for that one. Right, let's scroll through. Well, we know Go's a bust. Let's have a look at that one. Terrasu or something, wasn't it? See, we know that that one is abandoned. Where are you? Terrasu Fort. No, that is operational, so that's no good to us. What I should have done. Okay, Midgley Landing. Custo Works. Midgley Landing or Custo Works. Anything for those? Nothing. So the ones that are actually inactive. Drop and load, yeah. Well, we picked up, what was it, 82. That's all station repair stuff. Let's go back to the mission board then and try some passenger missions. Oh, go on. They were there a minute ago. Oh, they were on the planet's surface, weren't they? Oh. Right. So we should be able to go to any. That was Elite Outlaws, so I want to avoid them. Because apparently I'm wanted with them now. No, not that one. Behave, Andrew. Let's go and see what they've got going. Oh dear. Roll on Thursday when hopefully some of these missions will reset and work properly. Let me out this time, please. Retract landing gear. Ooh. That's big company. Come on. Deploy heatsink. They just missed disabling those missions once the system is recovered. Indeed. He's not going to let me go in a hurry, is he? Oh, come on. I know the hull's at 80%. We may have to do a good old-fashioned system jump. Because that isn't charging at all. Deploy heatsink. Oh really? Now you do that to me?
You are under attack.
Let me jump, please. Come on. Whew.
The system's primary
Well, that was different.
Your reserves are at 99% of maximum.
We got out of it.
Scanning now.
Fire Group Echo.
This independent system has a low security level.
Open system map.
Caution here.
Opening the map.
The nearest landable station is 3,011 light seconds away. Special services here include a black market.
Doesn't seem 3,000 to me.
There are 25.
Let's go see what's going on at Foden's Landing then. Oh dear. We're all over the place tonight. Oh. Hello, hello. What's going on here?
Heighten with Diesel 4022 just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Height and width. Thank you for the follow. Yes. It's absolute chaos tonight, but I'm glad you're enjoying it enough to click that follow button. Oh dear. I'd like to say it's the mission boards, but I'm not quite sure whether it's the missions or the pilot or the streamer or a combination of all three of us. Two of them being me. But hey ho. It's interesting seeing what's going on around the galaxy. We'll have a look and see if we can get any mission boards working at Foden's. We are kitted out for passenger missions if we want them, but we will see. See what's on offer. What's Palia got? Untypical shield scan. Well, thank you. We don't mind stocking up on a few mats when we can. Oh dear, so where are we? It is 23:51 here in the UK. So we are nearly halfway through an allegedly productive stream, but Jinx Landlarian. I love that name, Landlarian. Don't you scam me though. Otherwise my bounties will be all over the place. Takal Icky. Probably sums up the mission board as well tonight. Icky. Icky harmless. Right, Foden landing. What have we got? Will we find some missions to do? Totally got the wrong ship for mission, just doing general missions, but because we got no shields. Someone just scanned me. Wrong move when you're wanted. Yeah, I'm hoping nobody scans me. Although if I can get enough money, I'm quite happy. But at the end of the stream, if anyone's around at 2 AM or 0100 UTC, that they can pop in and claim a bounty. As long as I can cover the rebuy. Came in too close to the planet there, didn't I? Never mind. Come on. Got to be something exciting happening at Foden's Landing. Should have known how the stream was going to go tonight. I watched Forest in a pre-season friendly before I started streaming, and they got thumped 5-0, which doesn't bode well. So I knew it was going to be one of those nights. Yeah, I'm still smiling about it. It's only a pre-season game after all. Request a landing pad.
Request complete. Not an option, Commander.
What? Get off that landing pad and let me in. Okay, somebody going to let me land? What we got? Oh, blimey, we're nearly there. 6 minutes to the next ad break. That's another hour gone by. We have got ads running to there. I'll even try that again. We have got ads running every hour just to disable the pre-rolls so that people can jump straight into the action. And I use the word action very loosely tonight. But hey ho, come on, one of you two take off. Uh-oh. Who's scanning me? I am not the ship that is wanted. Come on, get your big ship off that landing pad. Request a landing pad.
Requesting landing pad.
There are no
That's a
free
negative.
landing pads.
No, it's not, but he's about to leave. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hello, doggy. Welcome aboard. And Polly. Well, you're all getting excited now, are you? Go and clear those landing lights down. Request a landing pad.
Requesting landing pad.
Oh, you didn't do it, you toe rag. Thank you. Deploy landing gear. I was being sarcastic. Well, it's not trying to land under heavy fire, I suppose. We're down. No. I've done it myself. Right. Oh, there's another 300,000 in the bank to cover any rebuys. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. No bounties detected. Ooh! What happened to my 100,000 mission failed bounty? Oh, it is really screwy tonight. Look. Haha. I'm not one. And my notoriety's gone. I'm not wanted anymore. Ha 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 ha. 2 minutes to an ad break, and there we go. Anyone planning on that? It's not. Yeah, I've got no idea, Dana. But hey ho, we'll see. Right, ads start in 2 minutes 11 seconds, it says. Wish I could start them immediately. Right, while we're here, let's just have a look and see if there is any suits that anyone might need. Ooh. Grade 2 AR-50, and that is it. and just the basic 3 suits. No. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find to do. I'm not sure that any of those are going to work, so I'm not going to take them. But we will go and target count 16. Okay, that'll do. We'll go. Let's go take these people. Ad start in 33 seconds. Oh, we've got scabs as well. Tell you what, we'll take that one as well. So while the ads are about to run, we will start to head out towards one of those missions. Three, 2, 1. See you on the other side of the ads. And those still with me? Enjoy the fun. Right, what do we fancy? Scavs first. Although I don't know if my Python will fancy that, but let's go and give it a go. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Let's give it a go. See what happens. Well, I'm not sure what happened to that bounty, but I'm not going to complain. Fire Group Echo.
That's already done.
It is. Okay, well that's fine by me. Clear the area and jump.
Live long and prosper.
I'm going to try my best. But based on tonight so far, not quite sure if that will work. We'll see.
The system's primary
As this one is scabs, they should all be outside. So we will slip a Dominator suit on. Anything's possible indeed. Oh dear, anything is possible. Never checked distance. Oh god, thank God for that, it's not too far. Let us put on
at a low security level. Exercise extreme caution here. The closest landable station is
our combat suit there.
277 light seconds away. Special services here included.
And that is
the primary economy is extraction.
That combat suit has got damage resistance, extra ammo capacity, combat movement speed and faster shield regen. Oh, that one hasn't got night vision on, has it? Has that one? No, it hasn't actually. Okay. So what's the difference with those two? No, that one has got. We'll use the one with night vision on just in case. Executioner AR-15. Oh, that'll do. That will do. We don't need an L6. Scavs won't know what's hit them. I can sneak round on them. I'm being optimistic, Dana. I am being optimistic. Of course, it could be on the daylight side of the planet, and then we might quickly have a rethink on that.
I'm watching you.
Oh dear, I pity you, Dana, having to watch me, I tell you. Yeah, it's always appreciated from everybody. Viewers, chatters, lurkers, everybody. I just love the fact that you sort of can sit there. It's hearing you that's there. Oh, Scooby, don't encourage her, please. Just throw a pillow across the room at her. Right, go on then. Which side of the planet are you on? Hey, look, I started the stream as usual with the mic off, and it was Scooby that told me to turn it on. So I'm accepting no responsibility for my dulcet tones tonight. Okay, here we go. Needs more training. You mean he missed you with the pillow? See, now I know his aim's very good. He shot me in the face. Okay, 3 seconds to go till all the ads are allegedly finished. So everybody should be back just as we're approaching. We don't have any pillows. Oh. That's not good. No, I can't possibly advocate violence, he says as he's about to come in and kill some scavs. Totally the wrong ship for these missions tonight, but hey ho, stay with me people, because anything can happen, and usually does.
Compiling data now.
Well, I've got to say, it's not looking very dark, which is good. What do we got? I mean, the question is the mission going to work first, or is it going to be bugged again? Night vision. Well, we definitely have company there. Deploy landing gear. 9 scavs. Right, let's come back a bit. I saw some. There we go.
notice something of interest.
Oh, hello. Who's that over there?
Of the ship.
Disembark.
Awaiting orders.
Let's run in the right direction for a starters. Just an innocent stroll in the night. Yeah, nothing to see here at all. I don't know. We're sneaking up on them. Oh, wow. Hold on. When did that suddenly become 18 scabs? Okay. This is just taken on.
Shield activated.
This has just taken on slightly more meaning. Night vision. Okay. Rusty, hello. Come out from wherever you're hiding.
Enemy dispatched.
Well, Rusty went. I think you guys are too far away. No, Munro, don't fall over your mate. Oh, it's a couple of you there. Oh, stand up. Where it says weekly upkeep allocated, do I put 100? You can put as much as you want. It just takes a percentage of what you've got in your fleet carrier bank.
Looking good.
Yeah. 2 down. Yeah, so if you put 100% snipes, that means that you've got no money to sort of play with in your carrier for buying or selling goods. Eileen!
Enemy neutralized.
Use energy cell.
Powering up.
Suit fully charged.
Good.
There goes another one. Oh, I do like these grade 5 weapons. I've just deposited 500 million to the carrier. Oh. I looked at the chat message and got spotted. It's just got a little bit hot. Come back here. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, more there than I thought. I see you. Where are you running off to?
Enemy neutralized.
7 of 8. Ooh, hello. So what we are going to need to have to find in a minute. Some kind of energy. Go on, someone must have left some lying around outside. So I'm in the wrong suit otherwise.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
Use energy cell.
Suit fully charged. Shield deactivated.
Yeah, that should indeed keep it going, Snipes. Night vision. Let's try and save some. Be nice if I could take some off for some of these people. But there don't seem to be any lying around. God knows where everybody else is. I think I am going to have to head back to the ship. And pick up and reload there. I might even have to actually go back into orbit. Let's have a look. Holster weapon. Because it doesn't look like it's generated enough scabs. Which is frustrating. I know. We will see though. What we might do is go and put on the ooh, that's an interesting badge. So busy looking at that. I hadn't seen that one before. Okay. What's shown on the contacts tab? Nothing. So let us switch suit. To our Maverick suit. Oh, Dana, you are very good at looking after me.
Someone cares about your health. Dana has just redeemed Hydrate.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I've got mine set to actually. Hold on. I can answer that question. Yeah, I've got mine at 3%. And I've got 4.6 billion. Let's up that. Up that to 10% actually. I've got so much money. I tend to move all my money into the fleet carrier as opposed to holding it on my individual ships. Like, think is my fleet carrier is my bank. Right, it definitely doesn't look like any scabs around there. So what we might have to do is a quick exit. Relog back in. Probably find I'm now in totally the wrong suit now because all those scabs. Excuse me, all those scabs. Oh, you know what happened to that water that I had there, Dana? Okay, eliminate the scabs 7. Okay, I am in totally the wrong suit, of course. It wasn't part of the plan, Andrew. You really screwed this up now. Night vision. Night vision. It is going to be a go get them, I think, Dan, especially in the wrong. Suddenly seems to be an awful lot of them. Right, it's jumped up to 16 again this time. Cutting tool. Energy link.
Energy transfer complete.
Overload tool.
Recalibrating power.
Oh. Right, I'm hoping that lying around here somewhere. Cutting tool.
Engaging.
Use energy cell. Please be so. Oh no, now you're joking me. Normally you've got some lying around in here. Okay, we might have just put ourselves in a bit of a bottleneck. No energy cells lying around anywhere in the building.
Well done.
Cutting tool. Let's try again. Overload tool.
Ready to overload.
Now please have some lying around here. Nothing. Okay. Don't think I've got any energy cells left, so I'm going to have to be very careful here. Well, that should have alerted all your colleagues. "10 out of 16 this time, so hopefully the rest of them are there." Oh dear. Right, let's see what we can do. What I could have done, of course, or what I should have done, is picked up a power regulator. Then I could have probably powered up the base to have all that lot running. Holster weapon. But we will go back and see if we can find the others. Resupply, and we will pop a power regulator in there just to be on the safe side. Let's see whether this time we can actually complete it, or whether they have all done a bunk again. Oh dear. We're not having much luck with the mission board. Yeah, fingers crossed indeed, Dana. There might be a few more. Night vision. Okay, we've got at least one there. Fingers crossed we might do this. Night vision.
Marvelous.
Okay, so what do we want? We need to find another 5. So I like all that. It's getting to the point where I'm beginning to like it as well. I tell you what, grade 5 weapons are definitely the way to go.
Check your ammo.
I'll reload. Yes, thank you for the reminder.
Shield deactivated.
Ooh, can I stand on top? Oh, no, I can't. Night vision. Right, what are we looking for? 3 left. Night vision. Well, you might be unscanned, but you're already dead. Where are you? To be honest, other than the fact the missions are not spawning properly, again, once you've engineered your suits, they are quite straightforward. Night vision. Does appear to be a lack of enemies around. Night vision. Let's head over here. There's two ways. And that is either anarchy settlements and just raiding them to get the materials that you need, or the AX restore missions, if they're working, that again you can sort of, once you've powered up the base, you can run round and loot it to your heart's content. I haven't, and the reason for that, thank you for your first time chat as well, RKM, if I've pronounced that one right. We were going to be having a look at some Thargoid stuff tonight, but all our missions have been bugged or not active yet till probably tomorrow's or today's tick, I suppose, isn't it? So consequently, I'm in a shieldless Python. Cheers and on the money for now. Is what I say to that one. Yeah, so we're in a shieldless Python with that's not really geared up for this. But again, I think the missions are bugged. Because although we're in pitch dark, let's head over that way and have a look and see. They are not. Ooh. Holster weapon.
Stowing weapons.
They're not showing up at all in the dark. We haven't actually. I don't think we've had a mission tonight that we've managed to complete successfully without bugs. I'm hoping I'm wrong on this, and somewhere over there might be the last three, but there is nothing. Do remind me that I don't have my shields on. Well, I'm beginning to wonder with update 16 as to whether it has, because we've tried AX power restore, which obviously were bugged before. Nobody around here at all. Tell you what, we will have one more go at re-logging. See, because it's not even showing I'm in a combat zone this time. So what we're going to do briefly, we'll try it in solo.
Analyzing telemetry.
Right, fingers crossed. Where's... And we'll see what happens this time. Night vision. Okay, so we've got exterminate the scabs, 0 out of 9. That jumped from 6 to 9. Nobody around at the moment, so we'll give this one more go. Well, it was just to try the new things, but so we were having issues on them. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's dropped anybody in this time. So we were just grabbing any mission to see if they work. And as I say, these did have various mission rewards with them. It doesn't look like it's even dropped anybody in this time. Night vision. Right, if this doesn't work, we will have to abandon another one and see what happens. We do have another mission. I am in totally the wrong suit, of course, if it does suddenly go completely pear-shaped. Right, go on. That's set. I hear the ship. Exterminate the scabs. 0 out of 9. Ooh.
Cuddly Wolf 95 just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Indeed. Thank you, Cuddly Wolf, for the follow. We will endeavour... Night vision. Night vision. We will endeavour to try and find some enemy this... Oh, we might have some over there this time.
I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Use energy cell.
Boosting now.
Right, now the question is, are we going to get 9 this time and actually manage to trigger the mission complete?
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Marvelous.
1. Oh, Earl, you're not supposed to survive. You're hiding behind a pillar. That's cheating. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 dots coming towards me, so that will make 7. No, that's 3 down.
Target down.
That should be 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be close this time. Well, according to that is 6. I believe this because I can only see 2 on the scanner. Oh no, I've got all 3. Don't throw a grenade at me. Ha ha ha. You blew yourself up. All right, yay! Oh, that did manage to keep everything holster weapon. Whoa, well that, cheers mate. Holster weapon.
Weapon stowed.
Well, that... How many attempts was that to actually get that one to work properly? But we got it. Too many. You're right, Dana. Thanks, Snipes. Oh, dear. Right, let's go and see if we can actually... Shouldn't get too excited. We haven't left the settlement and completed it yet. I mean, I guess the only consolation is the bounty kills were progressing nicely. Shh, indeed. Shh. Be quiet. Do not mention it. Oh dear, right, where are we? Here we go. I've not seen that logo next to my name before when I've approached a ship, or have I just not been looking? Or is that something new in update 16? Night vision. Retract landing gear.
Landing module retracted.
Now get the hell out of here. Go on, give me a green tick. Yes. Oh. Whew. Well, what did I say? Okay, what is our next mission? It's not here. We've got a jumper system for that one. We've done the scavengers, so we're going to eliminate 65 Capatori raiders. Thargoid alert report. Oh, great. It's an alert system, so anything could happen in this one then. Hey, I'm Commander Diana Rigg. Welcome back in. How are you? Oh, hello. Well, we got a message here now. Thargoids have been defeated. Well, that could be good, but God knows what that might do for the mission board. How are you, Diana Rigg? Okay, 35 bodies. So, let's have a look at the actual mission.
The nearest landable station is 70,000.
Faction members, Capatori raiders. So, we go to the system map. Points of interest. We can look for Capatori raiders. You must have at least one base to have given me a mission. There we go. A Laffy Industrial Depot. Good. It is awake and alive. Okay.
Sonics 11 just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Sonics 11, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. How are you, 07? Right. Everyone should be inside or security, so we need a Maverick suit for this one. And we'll try that. Right, where are we? We are 7 minutes away from an ad break. So, as we head out on this 6,000, I'm going to trigger the ads early, he says. Famous last words. And that'll disable the pre-rolls for anyone joining us when we get to the exciting bit. So, those without Twitch Turbo or subscription, I will see you on the other side. There we go. Hopefully that might start running them. There we go. Ads in progress. Right. Okay, so those still with me. We're going to head out to Laffy and see what we can do. Where are we? Got an hour to go, haven't we? So we will try and complete this mission first. And then we might as well raid the industrial depot. And see what we can pick up. And fingers crossed this mission works first time. Without any issues. But we'll see. He says, totally and utterly convinced that it won't. I hope everyone's having a good... Where are we? I've lost track of the days. Where are we? It's Thursday morning now, isn't it? In the UK. So... Dana, thank you. My brain is
No
gone.
one cares about your health. Dana Mouse just redeemed hydrate.
Ah. Yes, it is. Thank you. I've got no idea what day it is. Car went in for its MOT and service on Monday. Failed miserably on Tuesday. And 600 quid later, passed this morning. Or yesterday morning, Wednesday. So yeah, I've got no idea where we are now. Yes, that was a big ouchie, unfortunately. But hey ho, these things happen. But it is all back and up and running. But few advisories that are going to need doing for next year. Again, a couple of £100 worth of work at some point over the year. But enough that I can postpone it. Yeah, I expected it, to be honest, Scoops. It was... it sort of had advisories on it last year that they deteriorated a bit. But... it's, as you say, it's done. The car's up and running. And I need it to get to things like PitCon. Which I've got tickets. I'm hoping to get there. Right, let's have a look and see. Let's slow down a bit. I think most people should be back from ads. It says 53 seconds left to go, so we'll just head in slowly. Give everybody time to rejoin. Here we go. 37 seconds. Let's slow down a bit more. In we come. So yeah, 34 seconds has never seemed so long. 21 seconds to go. I'll tell you what, if you see the state of the roads around here, yeah, I can understand why the rear shock needed replacing. And in fairness, the amount of stock we chuck in the back of it from cash and carry probably doesn't help, but hey ho. Okay, ad break ended. Your community is back. Welcome back, everyone. You've not missed anything other than me berating the cost of the MOT and service of the car that I've got. So we are going to take this out on the personnel of Alafi Industrial Depot and hope there is 16 of them. Night vision. And what we will do is, as we've got to wipe these guys out. Thank you. Highway tiddlywinks with the potholes. Oh, I know, it's a nightmare. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it was 16, wasn't it? I had to kill. Yeah. We can do it. It's going to work. Probably find 15 on the base.
Scanning for information.
First thing I'd like to see is the base powered up a bit. Oh really? You completed the glide 30 odd kilometers out? We're going to do it. Did I actually turn that off? Night vision. Night vision.
That's affirmative.
I did turn it off. Stupid boy. Okay, so hello, what's that ship? Please have some personnel here that wish to meet their maker, whoever their maker may be. Pilot Syndicate 4. Whoa, hold on, stop. I may not want to go and see these. What happened there? I am supposed to be killing Capitory Raiders. Not Pilot Syndicate number 4. That says Capitory Raiders. Okay. We'll give it a go. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Please be the sort of people that will die without protest.
There is a point of interest.
Disembark.
Kilometers of the ship.
Shoot them and see. Yeah, thanks, Dana. Just because I managed to fluke the bounty off me earlier on. Capitory. Faction Capitory Raiders. No, I think we're going to be alright. I think we're going to be alright for killing. Cutting tool.
Done.
Let's sneak in and see. Oh, holster weapon. Actually, Mr. Technician, you'll do. I won't need to cut the panel. Are you coming up here? Come on, Ray. You got a security guard behind you. All the weapons that I've got audio masking on. Hello. And noise suppression, so they will be nice and quiet inside and out. No, get in there. Bin man came up with a good one today after lift my bin full, too lazy to walk down our end to collect the bins. Hold on, let me make a dash for the door, Snipes. It's a hygiene thing. Unbelievable. Oh dear. Oh look, energy boxes now that we don't want them. Now last time I was in a settlement like this.
No need to stand so close.
Isn't there? Are you sure? Anybody looking? Nobody else there, is there? Cloning tool.
Selected.
Poor Claude. Holster weapon.
Making safe.
Profile analyzer.
Enabling sensors.
What'd you put that away for? It is. It is the way to do it. Oh, bounty detected as well. Right, the alarms are off. So while we're running around, we can nip round and pick up all the bits that we can to help upgrade our suits. Must have thought it was born yesterday. You tell him, Snipes. Do anybody else want to come and play? I'm not trying to sneak in there, honest. Bye-bye. I know. Cutting tool.
Done.
You have been. Oh, actually, take that as well. Carbon fibre. That is like gold dust if you can find any of that. And that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, and a weapon component. Brilliant. Everything that this here commander needs. Other than those. I did see on the fleet carrier since the update, holster weapon, that with this upgrade, things like Lazarus, which are absolutely useless for most things, can be sold on the carrier for 12 odd billion. There's somebody here. Where are you? Ah, hello. No? How about that then? Profile analyzer. He's not moved, no. They're all any data pads down this end of the neck of the woods? No. Right, okay, so building clear. Holster weapon. Who's outside? Oh, hello. I'm still awake, darling. Oh, hello. He might not be, though.
All quiet here.
Is it? Oh, Ted, don't turn your back. That's not fair. I can't do that to you. Sorry, Richie. Oh, hello. Might have to put some shields on. We might just have woken the base up. Yep, mate, we've just woken them up to the fact that they're being shot. Oh, you might do, because I'm not loaded. Where are you doing over there? Hello. You're not like when my missus gets in bed and I let him. Oh dear. Right, that's the building I've just been in, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. Hello. Bye-bye. Kill them all, no hesitation indeed. Right, in that case, if I've not been in here before, there will be lockers to pilfer. Oh, maybe I missed Ray last time. Maybe I've been in here then. I have. Where did that Ray come in? He must have been a shift change. Andrew the Butcher. They'll never find me hiding up here on the beams. Okay. Tell you what, why we are safely in here. Nine of the 16. Turn my shields off. Not me, Gav. I don't know who was shooting people. Oh, hello. It'll be me. Sorry, Bradley. Alright, you can hide through there. Ha! Not for long though. That should alert a few more to my presence. Right, where's the rest of this barracks? I saw ya. Where'd you go? Haha, look up! Oh, peekaboo! Not a pet lover. Bumped her. She calls him a little boy. She's only a toy. Ah, dear. Right. Talk to me. Where am I in this place? Where haven't I raided yet? Finish him. Yes. Indeed. They all need finishing. Reload.
Reloading now.
Good. Oh, yes, why not? It would be rude not to restock on ammo. Thank you. Eat some fresh chicken and you get... Do you know what, though? I quite like corned beef. Hello? Shouldn't I? Well, tough luck. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. And you've left some stuff lying around. I was going to say, corned beef is very expensive now. We've stopped stocking it in the shop because it is so pricey to get, even from the wholesalers. Cutting tool.
As requested.
Let's be honest, everything is getting expensive. Use energy cell. Secondary weapon. Who's hiding in the power building? Nothing. What was that? Were you about to say there? Oh! Where did you sneak in from? Yeah, I'll be deaded. Cutting tool. Oh, who is left? I will come back for the power regulator, but let's have a look. Please tell me there's somebody left lying around, I mean standing around that's about to... No! No staff members present. How many do I need? One more. Now that is just unfair. Okay, so we're going to need to do another quick reboot and re-trigger base staff. Buy 500 grand tin of red salmon cheaper than cooked. Yeah, you can do indeed.
Analyzing data.
It is ridiculously close, isn't it, Dana? That's how I need to remember. I only need to kill one more person. Any volunteers? Ah, you'll do. Actually, while you're not looking. Holster weapon.
Making safe.
Haha.
Enemy down.
Indeed. Ridiculous I had to reboot it though to trigger it. 4 tins of tuna. Yeah. Ah, I tell you. I do miss my corned beef though. Right, let's get out of here. Actually, I've just seen the time. Where are we? We've got 40 minutes. We've got time to annihilate everybody once again. Cutting tool.
Selecting tool.
Holster weapon.
Safety's on.
No, we don't. Bring it back out. Okay. Come back out from behind there. Cloning tool. Ooh, we could die. Patch me up. Ah! Well, the second run didn't really work, did it?
He's dead, Jim.
He is. The only consolation is the mission was complete. Thanks, Magna. Oh dear. Right, where have I been put? Right, let's have a look.
Analyzing telemetry.
Well, the good news is the missions were both completed before I blew myself up. So I can go back and hand them in. So nothing lost really there. Other than pride. Ooh. Engage Super Cruise.
Charging Super Cruise drive.
Should have got inside that building first and got the alarms completely off. But hey ho. Time for revenge. Oh, how dare they do that to me. But hey, we don't mind. It's all part of the killing spree that's going to follow. Once we're clear of the planet. I did actually find a mission that worked, yes.
Marcus U29 just followed. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy my streams.
Marcus, thank you very much for the follow. As I say, it's all going tonight. It's been great fun though. I'm here to emancipate your dark side. Ah, indeed.
The system's primary star is scoopable.
And Zorg, if you ever want to do any on foot stuff, feel free to jump into the player group and come and join us. Quite often we've got commanders in here having a fly round. That goes to everybody, of course. As I know we were talking on Maynard's stream about doing a joint session.
System has a low security level. Exercise extreme caution here. The closest landable station,
Which will be good.
3011 light.
Try and sort that out.
Special services here include a black market. The primary economy is extraction.
Thank you, Astra. Yeah, no worries. Send me an in-game friends request next time you're in and we'll get you into the group. Well, I don't know. Could be a pleasure. But yeah. Yeah, send in game friend requests and we'll put you into the group. Join, if you haven't already, join Discord. Pop into the Discord groups. We've got some player group rules in there. Just give those a check out. Joystick's making funny squeaking noises. That's not a good sign. Let's just do that. That link should hopefully work. And there's usually a group of us around within the player group to guide round. On Discord there's quite a few tips for the on foot stuff as well, for suits and suits and weapons mods. That's what I wanted to say. Well, somehow we've not ended up in a detention centre. We've managed to clear our bounties and we've got no notoriety. Still time. We've still got half an hour for it to all go wrong. You are Commander Zora. Alright, no worries, okay. I'll keep a lookout for that. In fact, while we're heading into Foden Landing, I can probably do it, can't I? He says. This is where it all goes pear-shaped now while you're watching. Z-U-H-I-E-R. Right, done. I'll have my mods telling me off for inviting you to the private group before you've checked the Discord out, actually. Oh, look at that. Now friends. Welcome. Where are we? Oh, I don't know. We've established it was Thursday, wasn't it? So I will be back online streaming Saturday night, 10 AM to 2 PM. Good God, no, don't. Good Dana will have a kittens at the thought of that. 10 PM to 2 AM on Saturday through to Sunday UK time. And yeah. God, that nearly was a lengthy stream. One day. It is the... Who cares what day I'm retired? Yeah. And I'm sleeping tomorrow till at least lunchtime, missing the main deliveries. Come on, Foden Landing. We need to get in there. It's Colleen's birthday on Saturday. But she is quite happy for me still to do my stream because she wants to go to bed. Request the landing pad.
Request for docking sent.
Jake, thank you very much. Thank you for the Prime subscription. And that worked as well, which is a good bonus. I've just switched over to the Twitch alerts. So, thank you for that one. That's awesome. No more ads for you, and enjoying all the extra emotes. And on the Discord channel there is a subscribers only channel that we are in now and again. It's all new and building up, but we're getting there. Well, that's landing pad 3. Who's stolen landing pad? There it is. Yeah, Scoobs will be in there. He's another one who's a glutton for punishment, but no, you're welcome. And I think I did hear my Discord popping, so... Oh, I'll pop some landing gear down then, shall I? More repairs.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Now I've done it already again. Tell you what, while that's driving down, let's pop into... Let's go hand in a mission. Or 2 missions, actually.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Ooh. Lad from the hotel has just finished his shift because I can hear the noisiest motorbike in the world going past the window. Right, Foden landing. Let's turn in some missions. We'll take the audio logs. And we will also take the combat training materials, all of which we can use. Right, where's my bartender? Actually, before we go down, let's see. No, I want to upgrade, please. Let's have a look. Where are we at? Upgrade weapons. I'm busy trying to upgrade, if I can find it, an L6. I've got one at grade 5. 25, so tungsten carbine and weapons components. Let's see if we can tick one of those off tonight. 6 more weapon components. Let's go.
Maybe next time.
We'll go talk to a bartender. Come on. I do love these cups with the lids on now that have all got logos on them as well. Anyway, I want to talk to you, Antoinette. I want to make a trade, please. We wanted 6 more of these, didn't we? So, let's see what we can get. Don't need any of these, I believe. Can't remember how many scramblers I needed, but let's... There we go. If we trade those, There's the 6 weapon components that I needed to complete that list.
Pleasure, Commander.
I should think so. Double check that one. And it would be right at the end. Oh, hello. Here we go. So that's fine. Yep, I just need, well, I need a lot of tungsten carbide. But we could trade a few more. And the other thing I am working on, I believe, is a suit. That Dominator suit, again, titanium plating. So, got everything that we need. So we just need to gather some more of those.
Maybe next time.
So in the end, a successful time so far. Jake, thank you for the chat, the first time chat as well. I've just returned to ED after a 6-year absence. Enjoying watching you travel around the galaxy and hoping to pick up a few tips. Tips on how not to do it. No, in all seriousness, thank you. If there's anything we can do to help out, do so. Join us in Discord. As I say, we've got a lot of tips there. We've got a lot of new players joining us. So, yeah, join us and come and play in game. And Switchlights, thank you very much for the follow. That's really I've lost track tonight of followers. There's been loads. It's been fantastic. I'm going to thank my friend Maynard for that one. 07 Switchlights, another first time chatter tonight as well. Ah, brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Let's see if we can find something quick to do. What do we want? Covert sabotage. Who am I trying to kid? Non-vital. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, there we go. 1 light second away. Let's get a petrified fossil. What do we need to do for that one? Collect the petrified fossil. That sounds really simple. I wasn't laughing, Scoob's honest. Oh dear. Yeah, Jay, as I say, yes, our Discord's got tips and tricks on for new commanders. We've had, I think it's safe to say, Commander Scooby's joined us for some of his first on-foot missions, as did Commander Lone Sniper. And they're now progressing nicely. And doing high intensity on-foot combat zones. In fact, Snipes has progressed so quickly, he now has purchased a fleet carrier. Many moons ago. It does feel like ages, but it really, that sounds awful, doesn't it? It does feel like ages. I'm sorry, Polly. You know what I mean, Scoobs. It wasn't that long ago is what I was really trying to say. Open system map. Oh, Oh, hello. I've got Discord chatting away. It's Zorg. Here we go. A wild Zorg appeared in Discord as well. Excellent. It's all about having fun. And learning from each other. I know, it just feels long. That's what I meant without causing offence. Where's this planet? Oh, there it is. But it's all good fun. And as I say, it's amazing. I think, was it Tuesday's stream? Fiery Toad gave me some information. It is the friends you make along the way, and I've got to admit, as I said when we got that raid earlier on, I've only been streaming since November, and in fairness, I used to play in solo until I decided to start streaming. So I didn't realise other commanders existed, so to speak. And here we are. 218 people following me. Dana, I think the community is amazing mostly. Yeah. I'm alright though, aren't I, Dana? They are mostly. I mean, I have been to a couple of... It's actually 3 LaveCons I think I've been to. And majority are absolutely great. Love the game. Yeah, we've all got niggles and moans and groans and things we'd like to see. But if Frontier tried putting everything in that we wanted as individual commanders, you're okay, I suppose. Thanks, Dana. Oh, that's topped my night off tonight. Followers, subscribers, and Dana says I'm okay. Yep, I'm happy tonight then. Dear. Yeah, as I say, if they tried implementing everything that we said... Cheers, Scoobs. I know you're my favourite mod. Oh, I'm in so much trouble now. But, yeah, Frontier would never manage to keep up with all our requests. Yeah.
Stand by.
It's alright, Dana. You know that wasn't true. Got to keep Scoobs sweet. Scoobs, when Dana's not listening, it was. I'm just coming to pick up some package, I think. Or was it a petrified fossil? I can't remember which mission I took now in amongst all that chaos. Oh, other than a planet surface flying in. That would be like making Elite 2, indeed. Request a landing pad.
Seeking permissions.
The ship is too large to land here.
Oh, okay.
Ouch, I bumped my head. Where is that cable hanging there?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cecil. Right, in that case, we'll land just outside and go for a wander. Fetch the item container 9 in the grounds. Oh, that's easy. Deploy landing gear.
I'm deploying the landing modules for docking.
Yeah, you're very polite tonight, Archer. Disembark.
Of the ship.
Let's go grab a package. You have indeed, Polly. Let's go and find... Fetch the item from container 9. Yeah, you can come and scan me, I think. I haven't upset Pilot Syndicate 4, have I?
Scan you. Don't mess around.
Go for it. Feel free.
Okay, nothing's come up. Go on.
Of course not. I don't have bounties. Okay, one computer terminal. Hello. Just borrowing your computer, Heath. Container 9 in the grounds. I'm not surprised. The planet looks barren. Requires authorization to... Oh, hold on. Have you just stitched me up? Ooh, hello, Mr. Guard. That's all right. 3, 2, 8, 3. Open sesame. Was that all? You didn't even leave me any goodies in there. I didn't take it. Wasn't me, Gov. Whee, up we go. I do like that paint job on my Python. There we go. Falls back to earth with a thud. Yep. Okay, let us head back to the ship. There it is, in all its glory. Typical, isn't it? Last one of the night and we get an absolutely cinch of a mission with no bugs. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
There we go. Take me back to the mothership. Ooh, I'll head out there for a bit. Yeah. So as we're heading back, what can I do? What am I going to look at? What started tonight? God. Let's point in the right direction. 75%.
Understood. 75%.
So why didn't that pick that up? Oh dear. Yeah, so thank you very much to everyone tonight that's followed. Thank you, Maina, for the raid. Thank you, Jake, for the subscription. And thank you both, Dana and Scoobs, for modding the stream again. So, brilliant. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. We've still got to go and hand this mission in. We'll have a quick look and see who is on. We'll have a quick look. Oh, hello. I'm going to behave. I can hear myself. Kaha is on, so we will go. Please stay. I don't know how long he's been on for. Oops, Liverpool 3, Bayern Munich 4. Ooh. I'm saying nothing, Snipes, after Forest performance tonight. Which basically was Forest 0, Rennes 5. So yeah. I daren't even look at Twitter because no doubt there was a complete meltdown. What I'm saying is we will go and raid Kaha's stream and pass the love on from Maynard's stream through me to Kaha. So yes, thank you very much. Still got time to land. I've got 9 minutes to sort it out before the ads gets in the way, which we don't want. All depends whether this pilot can land. It is only a warm-up. Yeah, I've been trying to say that every time we've lost in pre-season. First game of the season away at Arsenal, the team we denied the title by beating them. I think they might want a bit of revenge. Okay, let's head in. Come on, Foden. We want to complete this tonight. Request a landing pad.
Contacting docking control.
Landing pad 3 again. We've got to find the thing. Whoa, slow down, Python. Slow, 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 slow. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Let's try not to damage the ship on the station this time as we come into land. And down we go. No, I've done it again. Stop asking. But thank you for asking. Don't be so grouchy, Andrew, after all. There we go. Hand that one in. Oh, let's work on some reputation. Well, there we go. No bounties, no transactions left to hand in, and no notoriety. Bonus. Right, well, there we go, everyone. Thank you very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone that's joined. That was an absolutely amazing list there. And stay with us while we go off and do that raid. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. And if I push the right button, I will see you all very, very soon. 07 Commanders.
Commander Andrew Johnson, what's going on, Data 7? It's good to see you.
Broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. May God be with you all.
Commander Andrew Johnson, what's going on? It is fantastic to see you. Welcome on in. Get all up in here and get comfortable. I hope you had an absolutely fantastic live stream today. I'm doing pretty good today. Just looking for a Thargoid Barnacle Matrix.
No
Trying to find one around
way.
Maelstrom Haddad.
Yes way, Ted!
What were you up to in Elite Dangerous